This is the second time. This is what they're monitoring. That's P.O.C. Here is my shadow that you could see appearing. That's also impossible light activity. The fire truck lights, as though they're going to be reflecting off of the back of that bench when they're down there. Those are demons. You need to know that Michael Gherkin is a demon-possessed person, and the public should know that there is a public official that is of that condition, and it is inspiring what is psychopathic and sexually perverted and highly criminal and corrupt conduct. Those are demons that are engaging what is stalking in the middle of the night using fire trucks. The manifestation of demons that are engaging in light activity, relevant positioning, and audible activity. And they're also facilitating criminal conduct by cockroaches who are all stalking at 434 North Euclid Avenue. This is ARCO, a facilitating venue where, by the way, I'm documenting the fake sun that's rising here, also on this same street, Euclid Avenue, where Michael Gherkin and the demon-possessed gang stalking fire department are manifesting. That's light activity. This is satanic while they're monitoring online. And the entity's engaging in what is a satanic parade of the pattern of conduct. This is Michael Gherkin's response to being exposed. He's being removed from fire department. This is P.O.C. That's the impossible light activity over there. P.O.C. All right, this is Title 18 federal stalking. These are the demons that are under the fake sun that remains over the Ontario Fire Department for 12 hours while it's at 215 E.C. Street. The Ontario Fire Department is in the same plaza. Those are indeed demons, and they are engaged in what is stalking me in particular while I'm uploading, processing the podcast, which demons who are, again, very much mentally deranged. This is criminal monitoring, not firefighting, in the same way that the Ontario police are engaged in gang stalking, criminal monitoring, kidnapping, not law enforcement. And this is what is the embarrassment behind the mentally ill, the special needs population being in these roles. And that is going to be remedied by the federal prosecution of the U.S. government. That is gang stalking in Ontario, California. It is P.O.C. The entity is in the same exact environment where impossible light activity coexists. This is my shot of just where they are shining lights on trucks and sounding sirens. It is demon possession that you are witnessing pursuant to what is criminal monitoring. Those are demons. Those are monitoring spirits. And this is what Michael Gherkin is associated with. This is what he is filled with. He is a psychopath. Mental illness is born of a spirit. And so his special needs status, his sex offender conduct, his behavior, his deviant conduct, in other words, this pedophilia that these gang stalkers of the Ontario Fire Department are engaging in, facilitating, enabling, and are parading. This is the pattern of conduct that they're engaging in. They're doing so while they're focused on what it is that I'm uploading on the internet, and they're doing it in the specific environment where I have perpendicular shadows. And it's the same ongoing analysis by the demons that are driving in this environment, sharing in that criminal system. This is literally the street where the fake sun rises and sets. So Michael Gherkin is merely exposing the fact that he is in dire need of removal, as well as mental examinations, delusional conduct, stalking in the middle of the night, doing so in fire trucks, in a circus environment where light is just shooting all over the place. These are demons that live and exist amongst illusions. Those illusions are literally why they are so mentally deranged and why they are being embarrassed on the internet, and they will also be federally prosecuted. That's Title 18 federal stalking. Michael Gherkin is the domestic terrorist that is engaging in what is this criminal conduct monitoring with the intent to obstruct justice. It is absolutely terrorizing while sex offenders that you also see gang stalking me at this Starbucks at 507 North Euclid Avenue under the fake sun from, again, 7 a.m. until the evening at this same Starbucks after 4 p.m. stalking me, again, not engaged in firefighting. They are already surrounded with evidence, and this is the embarrassment of the demon possessed that engage in more and more conduct, which is then documented and put on the internet with regard to the ongoing confirmation that the demon possessed shall not be engaged in firefighting. It is domestic terrorism in the U.S. while the elements of monitoring amongst the demon-possessed who share in criminal activity, and that's what's so shameful about gang stalking firefighters that are engaged in monitoring genitalia, that are remaining under what is a fake sun. This is mental illness, and the mental illness of the Ontario Fire Department personnel and Michael Gherkin is a default basis of disqualification from being in that line of work, as well as the ongoing criminal activity that I am documenting. It is 12:16 in the morning when those demons engaged in that with the Ontario Fire, rushing toward nothing. They're driving an engineer light. These are the demons that are shining light on me, molesting my body, monitoring my vagina, stalking in helicopters day and night, doing so under a fake sun that's rising on the same Euclid Avenue that they're driving on right now. And these are the delusional psychopaths that keep their back to you like as though they're doing anything else. Everybody else knows what they're looking at. These are the demons that are waiting to be raided by the federal government. It is currently 12:17 a.m. and this is why Jason Isaac Fields, who was gang stalking me with the city of Ontario, engaged in soliciting this in order to accomplish my murder, so that this sex offender who's having sex with the pedophile, his sex partner Tracy Banks, can walk away with my money, my personal, real, intellectual property, my assets, which this demon holds sex rituals on top of. That's what is paying for the gang stalkers of the Ontario Fire Department and the Ontario Police Department. And because these demons are for sale, they're losing their jobs, and Jason Isaac Fields is going to federal prison. Okay, so is Tracy Banks. It is currently 12:17 a.m. This is public corruption. This is demonic activity. This is criminal monitoring, gang stalking. Okay, this is P.O.C.